I just feel like there's a time for everything and a moment for everything. And when it comes, it comes. And I see all the synchronicities in my life. I see them. I feel them. Like I've been seeing a lot of 144. It talks about 144 in the Bible. 144,000. We're all consciousness and energy and part of God. But I think it was a metaphor, because the Bible is kind of a metaphorical tool. Kind of, the words in general aren't the realness. It's the vibration within it. Like the meaning of the 144 to me is the 144, which is the awakening consciousness. It's like a trigger within the conscious mind, within the brain, within the body. It's and the number seeing them is like a trigger. It's like remember, and the universe talking to you, saying you're more than this. You are eternal being. You are consciousness and energy. You are not physicality. You are eternal and infinite. You extend into foreverness and back into the birthing of your consciousness, which was always existed in one form or another, because the eternal moment is all there is. And the wave of consciousness of what we are is constantly fluctuating and moving like a wave in an ocean through realities and dimensions, like it does with Earth. Let's take it as like a wave, like your soul is a wave, and it moves and it feels out its way through dimensions, wanting to know itself, wanting to love itself in every way possible. And even like what we consider as hate here is just a word, because what we're seeing is a perception of a reality that has chaos, what's perceived as chaos. But without the chaos, it wouldn't exist. Like this universe was birthed as an explosion, massive scale. It birthed the planets, and let's say Earth was once just a ball, like spinning, and all of the particles sucked to it and formed this Earth, and the dirt and everything, and the volcanoes erupted and formed land, and it was all very chaotic and what we consider cruel. But without the cruelty, physicality wouldn't exist. So it's a perception that we see it as cruel, and like when people build their houses next to a volcano and the volcano erupts, and they all die, we see how sad that is. I'm laughing, but I shouldn't laugh. See, it's a perception, because truthfully, these physical bodies in general actually mean nothing. And they mean everything at the same time. It's a total paradox. That's how infinite God is. God can be absolutely nothing at all and be at its most beautiful, grandest state when it's nothing, and be everything at the same time and be at its most beautiful, grandest state. And what I've come to understand is there's a balance right in the middle. It's called zero. And they remember when they play tennis and when you start out, they call it love. When you start out with nothing, it's called love. Okay, love. That was your point system was love. My point system was love, which was zero. And then when you got a point, you would say like, and the other person had zero, and you had 1 point, and you would say, one love. The balancing state, when there is zero judgment, when you can think that nothing actually exists and means absolutely nothing. Everything here means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it means absolutely everything at the same time. That's the balancing point. When you released yourself from any construct, you can feel that what we call God, the vibration of what we are, is absolutely nothing at all, but is all possibilities at the same time, and it's all existing in one moment. What we call the void of blackness when we die is that void of nothingness, but with one thought is everything at the same time. I can feel it. I can almost touch it with words, but not quite.